All right. What's going on, guys? So today we have more dangerous storms. Um, we do have a moderate risk and a swath tornado watches. We do have a moderate, as I said, uh, that stretches from near Tulsa up to near Springfield. We'll get this up. Try to get the convective outlook up. So moderate risk today. That includes Tulsa, Joplin. Um, Here's the moderate risk. That does include Tulsa, Joplin, Battlesville, or Bartsville, I think I say it. Owasso, Oklahoma, and Sedalia, Missouri. So today is the 8-year anniversary of the EF5 tornado that tore through Joplin, Missouri. And they do have the threat of some significant weather today. We do have that 15% chance over Joplin, significant tornadoes. You have the significant tornadoes that stretches down from about, I'd say, Norman or more, that stretches up into Missouri, and you have the 15% chance that is from Tulsa up to Sedalia, Missouri. So a large area under the threat of significant tornadoes. Um, Try to see if I can get this live stream from KFOR to play. Um, Probably not. So this is the live stream from KFOR. So, and looks like it lost the stream. Yep. All right. So that's the live from KFOR out in Oklahoma. But or to take a look at the radar, because we do have several active tornado warnings, um, and flash flood warnings, and very. All right, we need to get this open. All right, this just needs to open up because we do have a very strong circulation with this storm in Oklahoma, and we need to get this radar up. It's just not loading. Of course it won't. Yes, there's. Oh my god, the stupid thing won't load. There is a tornado on the ground here in Oklahoma. I just need to get this up. Weather spotters confirmed tornado. Ping pong ball sized hail is also a threat. So again, tornado on the ground here in Oklahoma, and here we go. Warning in effect. We need to go to this storm here in Oklahoma because we do have a strong circulation with a tornado on the ground. So there's your circulation right there. Then we switch this over to the correlation coefficient. You can see we do have this dropout zone. So we do likely have a tornado on the ground here in Oklahoma. Strong circulation. The potentials here for ping pong ball sized hail as well. So again, and actually no scans are not showing it, which is very good news. So I do want to switch this back over to reflectivity mode. I want to get out of this. That's what I wanted to do. I just want to switch radars real quick. Let's see if we get like a different view. This one looks closer. I just want to see if we get a different view from the different radars. But again, yes, we do have this tornado warning, and it looks like there is a tornado. There we go. Um, so again, there's your tornado, and actually, I just want to point this out here. It looks like this may be a debris ball. We're gonna circle that and switch this over to correlation coefficient because I think we might have a debris ball right there. Yeah. I think we have a damaging tornado on the ground here in Oklahoma. That is a debris ball right there. So again, we do have a tornado likely on the ground here in Oklahoma, but um, yes, this is a very dangerous storm. Looks like we do have a debris ball. What looks to be a debris ball here on radar. So right here, that's where it is. We have the tight rotation, which switches over the correlation coefficient to see what's inside the atmosphere. And once this loads, you can see definitely do have some debris being lofted up. Take a look at some more correlation coefficient. Yeah, it can be difficult. Let me just see. So, yep, again, there's your possible debris ball. Version here. Yeah, that doesn't show that much. Yeah. Uh, so but that's not too good. Hmm. Two. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. There's likely a tornado on the ground now in Oklahoma. I'm just going through some of these different tilts on the different correlation coefficients. See if we see anything jumps off. And actually, yeah. I think sir does have something. Something is there. Very concerning. It's 10 minutes old though, so never mind. Go back to the regular correlate. Yeah, that is a very strong. That's very very strong circulation. Um. So yeah, that's very. I'm gonna circle it for you. Again, we have a tornado on the ground. Here in Oklahoma. I'll get counties in a sec. Oh, does this not want to load? All right, great. I think I stopped screen sharing. Sorry about that. So, all right. So I'm sorry I accidentally didn't have that going, but yeah, here we go now. I accidentally didn't hit the show screen, so I'm sorry about that, but I got it now. Again, sorry about the and new tornado warning with this. Tornado warning is just updated. So not PDS yet, but I do think that is a very strong signature right here, and I'm hoping in the next scan that we don't see that anymore. So oh, here. Um, and new update still showing it. Just trying to get something up here real quick. Um, so yes. Okay. So yeah, this debris ball looks more pronounced now. Um, so that's very bad. That's dangerous right there. Um, here, I'm just trying to post this on Instagram real quick. Oh wow, yeah, that is a very strong circulation. Um, yeah, that's very dangerous right there. Yeah, we're gonna bring this back to reflectivity because there is now a debris ball on the reflectivity mode. There's a debris ball. Yep, right there. I'll recircle this. But we do now have this debris ball where the tightest rotation is. We now have a debris ball. So yeah, tornado warning in effect. Large, dangerous tornado likely on the ground. We'll see if we do get an update with this, but that is a very ugly signature. Let me actually just. It looks like this warning. There's a new warning with this one as well. So I just want to see. Oh, oh my goodness, that is very dangerous, and that is a that is a strong signature. Let me just, holy cow, very strong tornado on the like you see that in 67, 156 mile per hour couplet with this holy 156 mile per hour couplet right now. Large tornado likely on the ground. Particularly dangerous situation, damaging tornado. Weather spots confirmed it. You're in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely. Complete destruction is possible. Again, large, confirmed, extremely large, extremely dangerous tornado. Um, that signature is very dangerous. Um, you definitely need to be in a safe spot right now. Yeah, this is not good. Wow, that is very, very strong. New scan? Holy cow. Yes, we have if you're just joining right now, we have a large damaging tornado in progress in Oklahoma right now. That is a very, very strong storm. Holy cow. very, very dangerous storm right now. We'll see what we have here. See just what these winds are. 3, 80. Under 55 still. 155-mile-per-hour couplet right now. Still. So we'll circle this. Yes. Debris ball. There is a debris ball on the reflectivity mode. There's a debris ball. Yeah. Debris ball on the radar. Not good. This is very dangerous right now. This is not good. Still have that very strong rotational signature. We'll go here. Yep. We still have that debris signature that's very pronounced in that general zone. So the rotations here, yep, there it is. Yeah, there's definitely a tornado on the ground right now. Till 3, I don't want to do that. Oops. Yeah, there's definitely tornado on the ground. I'm gonna check some of these other radar sites that I have on my phone. Let's see. How high this. I want to see how high this debris is getting up. Uh, yeah, yeah. There's a tornado there, and yeah, it looks a little weaker now, but um, yeah, there's still a very strong, tight couplet right there. Go back, yeah. So again, pause. And they're just locked up. Awesome. I'll go back to this. We're gonna go to the National Weather Service page. Sure, go to the National Weather Service page while we wait for this to reload. So yeah. So again, tornado on the ground. Do have the threat for some large hail as well, but if you're just joining in, we have a tornado on the ground. The signature looks to be weakening just a little bit, and it's not as pronounced as it once was, which is good news. We have been focused on this storm here, but we do have another tornado warning to the north of it. This is pretty far from the radar site, so we aren't getting a pretty good view. Actually, it's the closest radar there. And if we're being real honest with this storm to the north of the one with the tornado on the ground, I don't see any rotation with this one at all. This will be allowed to expire. Yeah, I don't see a tornado with any rotation at all. This is the one that's very concerning. You have this inflow push right there. Just, yeah. So, yeah. Again, tornado on the ground. I'm just gonna go and check to see if we do have any reports of damage coming in. Players. Let's put this on for now. Do not have a tornado report. Good. Oops. Yeah, I don't think. Well, this is happening now. So I don't think. Um, but it's just happening, so we're not seeing any reports yet. But we'll wait for a new scan to come in. Have any reports of damage? And yeah, we're getting. That's in Nebraska. You got a picture in Nebraska, so. And new scan not showing it anymore. Good news there. This latest scan isn't showing anything anymore. So that is very good news. So the rotational signature is weakening, and there's no well, there's still could be a tornado on the ground, but the rotational signature looks much weaker there. Um, so that's good news. Hmm. So again, rotational signature, not as pronounced as it once was, but we still do have some broad rotation. This might just be from the scan only, and it'll jump back up in the next scan. But we'll go back to here, see if we do see any debris once this loads up. It's taking to load. All right, does not want to load. Try again. That's getting a little odd now. They still could have it, but now we're just getting a lot of radar defection, side lobe contamination in this. So yeah, new scan not showing too big of a concern now. Oops. Oh, what's this right here? Yeah. Um, that's ugly signature right there. That might just be side lobe contamination, but that doesn't look good. Actually, what are we getting for this? This might be just some. This might just be side lobe contamination 56. Yeah, that just looks like side lobe contamination. What it is just bad data. We'll see if the next. Yeah, see, next scan's not really showing that too good. But Akmogli should be preparing for some strong winds. Yep, new signet rotation, new scan. Sorry, not really showing anything, which is very good news. Um, so yeah, the the new scan isn't really showing anything. So I think the tornado has lifted because You can tell right there, there's not a whole lot of rotation. We'll take a look at the correlation coefficient. I think we're just going to get a lot of bad data, yeah. This hasn't been updated for 2 minutes now, so it is old data. I also just want to take a look down here. Yeah, this I was just taking a look at that because it doesn't look too bad, but it also doesn't look too good. But again, yeah, the signature's not there anymore. The correlation. This is just a lot of bad data, so not really. I think the tornado has lifted, which is good news. So flash flood warning. Well, 5 more minutes. Yeah, So again, I do think we did definitely have a tornado touchdown. I do think it has lifted for the time being. We'll put this back over to reflectivity new scan. Yeah, nothing at all anymore. There's nothing at all. Looks like we did have a new warning. Yeah, this I don't see any rotation with that storm. But right here is where I'm actually getting a little concerned. That is actually starting to concern me. I'm starting to get a little concerned with this storm here. Uh, we'll wait for a new scan to show up to see. But for now, I'm not going to say anything bad. But actually, we'll just do a. So if you're just joining, I'll do a radar recap so you can see what we did because we did have a tornado touchdown to the south of Acme Lee. I think time announcing. So there it is. It tightens up very significantly and then just weakens. I'm gonna watch this right here too. Yeah, we might have had a brief touchdown there. It did have a debris ball at one point as well. So good news. Nothing looks to be on the ground right now. I'm still gonna be watching this part here, where it does have some areas of broad circulation. Like right there, there might be a little bit of rotation with this storm. But other than that, I don't see anything big. And it looks like we have a new tornado warning. Look at this one. A new tornado warning up here. Is this in Oklahoma? I think it did. Yes, in Oklahoma as well. New tornado warning. It does have this weird little hook shape. Actually, that was messy. Um, gonna wait for a new scan. Gonna try to find area of rotation. It isn't the strongest. Um, we do have this little hook, kinda. Trying to find it. There's not a whole lot. I want to see if I can get a better radar. Um, try to find one that's closer. There's none. None of these are close. That's gonna be way too far away. Yeah. Yeah, it's giving us a weird signature because it's way too far away. This is really close to the radar, so it gives you a good idea. I'm not sure if it's for this part to here or this one here, because that one actually looks impressive. So, New Alu, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but right there, probably a rain wrapped tornado. We'll take a look at the description. Um, Talala. It was located near Talala about 4 minutes ago, northeast at 30. Nothing confirmed. Good news. So, so it was located near Talala, which is right there. There's Talala. So it is for this one here. Just can't find much rotation with that one. I'm gonna take a look back at this one to the south. Had a right side lobe on there. Yeah, that storm really just fell apart fast. Not a whole lot. So the tornadoes, well, uh, tornado that we did have touchdown here has lifted. It has this storm has rapidly weakened. It is strengthening a little bit here, where we do have the threat of some large hail to fall, but the threat of a tornado with this storm starting to diminish. Yeah, tennis ball sized hail could fall. So that's some big hail. So I actually, just to be safe, what I want to do is get a different radar up. Just take a look at this storm here. Yeah, I still see a little bit of rotation. We're gonna take a look at correlation coefficient. See if we can see anything. So right there. Yeah. Don't see anything. So I think this one will be allowed to expire in time it's got left. I think it'll be allowed to expire before that as well. Let me go back to reflectivity. So again, since the tornado, actually right there, there's your circulation with this storm. We do actually that's not this tight as I thought. It's not the tightest, but it is definitely there with some strong winds as well. But since we don't have particularly intense storms, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the watch warning map. Because we do have tornado watches and stuff. Actually, look here so we can see the description of them. So again, we do have this moderate risk in, for the northeastern corner of Oklahoma. This does include Tulsa. The southeast corner of Kansas. No, but Kansas does not include Wichita, but and for a decent chunk of Missouri, this does include Joplin, Missouri. Then we do the tornado threat of significant tornadoes, the highest chance where the moderate is. But we do have the threat of significant tornadoes that stretches from about Norman, Moore, Oklahoma City, all the way up through Tulsa, and then up towards Joplin, Columbia, Missouri. Springfield, Missouri is just out of it. So we're gonna go back here, take a look at these the tornado watches because we do have a ton of them. Wait for this to load up. Watch. New watches possible as well. right, so we do have a PDS watch. So we'll take a look at this PDS watch. This is a particularly dangerous situation that includes Tulsa, Joplin, and several other areas. Tornado threat high, EF2 plus, high, severe wind, moderate, extremely very significant wind, low, and then the hail threat is very high. So again, this is a particularly dangerous situation. There could be a few intense tornadoes are likely actually. A large hail expected. Very large hail events to 3 inches in diameter likely as well, and scattered damaging wind gusts of 70. So again, this one does include Joplin and Tulsa. So Joplin, this is the anniversary, the 8-year anniversary of the devastating EF5 that tore through on this date in 2011. So I don't expect any very strong tornadoes. I expect at maximum I expect an EF2 or 3. I don't expect anything very significant. But either way, EF2 or any type of tornado is considered strong and can do damage. Any tornado that can do damage is considered strong. So it doesn't matter if it's an EF0 or an EF5. So again, we do have the swath of tornado watches that extends from about Wichita Falls um, to just to the southwest of Chicago. Chicago's not expecting any big severe weather there, but a few strong to severe cells are possible. At radar, see if we do have any tornado warnings. And it looks like this one, new one for Talala. There. Oh, there's a ton of alert. This area has been super saturated. This tightened up just to the north of Okmulgee. Okmulgee. You can how you pronounce it. This is tightened up a little bit more. Um. So. Oops. Sorry about that. And an additional circulation that might just be side lobe. But this has tightened up yet again. Well, it has tightened up. This storm wasn't really tornado warned, but we'll take a look, see if we do see any debris. This might just be this one scan. Maybe. Just want to circle that, but maybe. Not really. Not confident with that right there. Special reflectivity. Again, large hails possible. Wait for a new scan. This area has been saturated with over a foot of rain in the last few days. So flash flood, any storm is going to produce flooding, which is why we have a ton of flash flood warnings. I'm actually just going to take the storm tracks off because it's getting real messy with it. Ding. So again, we're going to try to find it. We'll actually switch radars real quick. We're on that one. This one's right near it, so we do want to go this one. Yeah, we have a mesocyclone with that one. Just to the far to the south is Talala. We'll see how far south it is. It's about 21 miles to the south. You got the mesocyclone. It's issued ahead of it, and yeah, I definitely do see a rotational signature now with the storm that did hit Talala. But I do see a rotational signature, possibly a mesocyclone, with it. But you can see we do have this little hook kind of shape, and we do have another area of broad rotation. We have several areas of rotation. I think the strongest is this one right here. But this hook right here, yeah. We'll put correlation coefficient on. Oh, update. Good. Yeah, this one's basically gone. I think it is this one that's right over Jamestown as we speak. Right over Jamestown, we do have this little area of rotation. Not very strong. Go to this one to the south. It does have a mesocyclone, and it looks like it is trying to wrap up. You can I messed that up. But You definitely can see a little bit of a hook in here. And we definitely do have a rotational signature, potentially mesocyclone with possibly a tornado on the ground. Take a look at the correlation. We do have it. Maybe a little debris starting to show up. Side lobe, yeah, that's probably just side lobe down there. But we may have a small little area. This one right here is right where I'm seeing some strong rotation. So we may have a tiny, weak tornado. We're gonna watch this one actually really closely. Take a look back to the south. This storm has newly been tornado warned as well. So I do see a strong rotational signature. Maybe a little bit of debris. Uh, Nothing too concerning yet. 35 minutes. Uh, Okay, so now we have a dangerous situation. Another tornado on the ground. Weather spotters have confirmed this. Damaging tornado, hail up to 2 inches in diameter, so very large hail. So again, tornado on the ground. With this storm, weather spotters have confirmed it. Got the mesocyclone. And then you just have your strong rotation with some strong winds. So again, tornado warning in effect. Tornado likely on the ground. You can see a little bit of debris as well. Not seeing it. Okay, we're gonna get an update. All right, there's where I think it is. And this is just a lot of bad data, right? Like, all of that is just this is just bad data. There's not a whole lot going on down there. Um, so it's just a whole lot of bad data. We do have a broad circulation. I wouldn't call it strong. 34 minutes with this one. Confirmed the tornado. Does not look too big though. I'm gonna go back up to this one here. Several areas of rotation. We're gonna go back down to this one that did have a mesocyclone, and it looks like it has tightened up and looks like it could be producing a tornado. That is some strong rotation. Not seeing anything, no debris being lofted. That was an old scan as well. So again, possible tornado on the ground. Be watching this one very closely. So we're gonna wait for a new scan here. Oh, yeah, we're gonna wait here. Let me see. No, we do. And once we get a new velocity scan, still see some rotation. Nothing big though. Hail developing down here as well. Some large hail is possible. What's this? We got an update on the correlation coefficient. Don't think we did. Rotation is still might have a little bit right where we have this little speck here. We do have some indications of a tornado. Don't think there is one on the ground. Let me get this off here. Tornado warning, 31 minutes. Still nothing confirmed, which is good news. So, again, no confirmed tornado with this storm here, just to the south of Talala. This is moving. If it continues on its trajectory, it will be in Talala very soon. It is about 19 and a half miles away from Talala, moving to what did it say, northeast at around 40, so it should be there very soon, the next 10-20 minutes. I do see this new rotational signature. Basically, if there is a tornado, with this storm, it's right over, a new Alu, right over there. Okay. And update just passed. Oops, messed that up. So, yeah, this is complete with almost an eye-like feature. So yeah, this one looks like it is weakening just a tad. Don't see anything big or jumping off the charts. Take a look back to this one, where we did have a confirmed tornado. It doesn't look like anything now. I think you might get a lot of strong winds possible. And I think this is actually a hail spike. Maybe a little hail spike right down here. Usually see that with some very strong storms. I think we might have a hail spike. I just want to circle this. I think it's neat. It's like a hail spike possible. We'll see if it has tightened up. I'm seeing a hook echo feature on it. We'll see if it does want to tighten up. Yeah, it doesn't look too strong. Good news. So again, possible tornado. That is moving. If it is on its trajectory, it is moving. There's where I see the slightest rotation. Moving at about what was it, like 45, I think. So it's about 12. So we'll say about 13 miles away from Haskell. And it's moving at about 40. So if there was a tornado, it will be here in about, I'd say, the next 5-10 minutes, and it looks like we are getting a little bit of some stronger rotation, but still not very strong. So again, oops, not that, but we'll go back down a little bit. So here's where I see the tightroot, or the area that does have the likelihood of producing a tornado. Actually, I just want to see something real quick. Moving northeast. So here's your possible tornado here, moving northeast at about 40 miles per hour. So if it were to continue on this trajectory, Miss Haskell, just to the west, and Redbird to the west. But if it does take a slight jog, so if it takes a slight jog, to the southeast, then it would be pass right over Redbird. But if it were to take a jog, say to the more to like the north, then Coweta, you'd be right in the path if it were to do that. I think it'll just go like it will miss Haskell and Redbird to the north. I'd say Taft. I don't think this will hit you, as well as Tallahassee. But I'm not letting anyone out of the woods in this warning, because it is a decent signature. This is probably just on a side lobe here, so you can see it looks like some rotation, but there's nothing there. So I think this is just a ton of side lobe. So this is all. I'm just gonna, and I got a new update. Awesome. Good. We're gonna go back up to this here. I'm not seeing a signature anymore. Right there. There it is. I'm not. Awesome. Actually, it is starting to give a little donut hole. So we could have a tornado developing. The rotation is still not the strongest, so it's continuing. It's actually trying to take a more northerly trajectory. So trying to take a a turn more to the north. If you watch it, comes up right around there. It is starting to take a more northerly turn. It might actually be trying to move almost straight north. So I'm not seeing a big rotational signature. We are gonna try a different site. We will go back to this one. Actually, yeah, there is some rotation. This is tightening up as well. I do want to track this storm down to the north. I want to get a different radar site on it, even though it is very close to that radar site. I just want to see what we're getting with some other radar sites. This radar site, I'm not seeing anything. Actually, yeah, I am getting a better picture with this other radar site, but it's very messy. So this one is probably the best one to use. We're gonna check this one as well. Actually, we are seeing something else. I'm seeing two signs of concern with this particular radar site. We have this little area here, and then we have this area here. So two areas of concern. We're gonna go back to this one, this radar site. But again, yeah, I'm not seeing anything big. This will probably be allowed to expire. Did have a tornado on the ground. I don't think anything is on the ground anymore. Back to this one up to the north. Nothing. Yeah, I see rotation as well. Any more tornado warnings? Nope. So yeah, we do have switches to one screen. We do have severe weather warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings that stretch from about Wichita Falls all the way up to just south of Kansas City. Missouri is we have about 423 miles of it. Missouri is escaping it right now, but I do think very soon Missouri will be in it when this cell enters. It'll be just to the north of Joplin. So this one will likely pass just to the north of Joplin. But some of these other ones, like this one to the south, could go towards Joplin. Probably a lot weaker though. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off here. So I'll keep you guys updated. And I do expect more storms to start to fire up. Over the next 45 minutes to an hour and a half. So for now, I'm gonna sign off here. And I'll update you guys when more mornings come out. Stay safe out there.